Hi ladies! I hope you have all had an amazing Christmas and an amazing New Year's. Some time to really spend with your family and friends and eating a bunch of food. Hopefully a lot of you had some time off to just relax and enjoy the holiday season. So now it is 2020, a new year, a new decade, and I know that so many of you are now hardcore pressed into your wedding planning, and you've taken a break through the holidays to spend some time with your family and friends off work, and now you are gung-ho. It's like, all right, hitting the ground running, going in your wedding planning. So I wanted to start off the new year talking about some tips that you need to know for finding your perfect dress. And first of all, be excited. Girl, you're getting married, and this is so exciting. Going wedding dress shopping was one of the most awesome memories for me when I was engaged, and I really want it to be as special for you as it can be. And I know that a lot of you already have your dresses, but a lot of you don't. Hey, Kirsten! And so just wanted to give you some tips. So the first thing is go in with an open mind. I know that for me, I had this one dress that I love that I had favorited in my Google bookmarks or whatever for years and years, ever since like freshman in college, right? And kept looking at that picture even though I didn't even have a boyfriend yet and was like, this is the dress, this is the style. But then when I go and try on dresses, my dream dress was not that style. And so have an open mind. Don't be so hardcore pressed on one specific style or one specific dress, one specific color or design, because honestly, you just don't know. You can't know until you've actually tried on the dress and have seen yourself in the dress. So keep an open mind and try on different styles. Even if you hate a style or if you think you're gonna hate it, try it on. I mean, this is the only time you get to try on beautiful wedding dresses. So in my opinion, I was just like, give me all the dresses. So just have an open mind, okay? The second thing is be pretty particular in who you bring with you. I'm sure some of you, a lot of you have seen those Say Yes to the Dress episodes where there's those momzillas and bridesmaidzillas and all of that, where they're just really mean and opinionated. And even though it might be a little exaggerated, it can still happen. And I don't want that to happen to you. So be really discerning and really thoughtful on who you want to go with you, who's really special to you, who is going to cherish this moment as much as you are, who is going to only give you advice to build you up instead of tear you down. And the other thing too that I see a lot of brides do is they invite everyone. They invite their mom, they invite their future mother-in-law, they invite all their bridesmaids, they invite their sisters and their cousins and all of that. Don't. That's just my advice. Don't. Because there are not many wedding dress shops that can even hold that many people. David's Bridal might be the only one that's pretty big, or Kleinfeld, but I didn't go to Kleinfeld. Don't know if y'all are going to Kleinfeld. That'd be awesome. Take pictures if you are. But a lot of these boutiques are small, so I would say limit your party to 3 to 5 people that you're bringing. Make sure that they're important to you. Make sure that they are really close to you. If they're really opinionated, if they're going to just discourage you or be mean, then maybe rethink that, okay? So another thing is budget. Budget. So let's say you're thinking $1,000 budget for your dress. Well, did you also consider your veil cost a lot, your shoes, your jewelry, the alterations? And so then after taxes and all of that, it can be upwards of $1,500. So even if the sticker price is like $9.99, you're gonna go way over your $1,000 budget that you had in your head. So think about all the different parts that you need. Even go in with a lower budget. Like if your bridal consultant or the boutique asks, what is your budget? Always tell them that it's lower than what it actually is. Because odds are, like probably 7 out of 10 people are going to choose dresses that are like right on your budget or above, okay? That's just how it is. That's how salespeople are. Not everyone, but most. So go in saying that your budget is lower, and then you have that wiggle room. So then if they do have you try on a dress that's higher than what you told them, it's still in your budget and you can buy it with a really good feeling and not have buyer's remorse or anything like that. Another thing that you're gonna wanna keep in mind, so there's trying all different styles, not having your heart set on a certain kind. There's your budget, saying that it's lower than it actually is, being really, really particular on who you bring with you, not bringing too many people. So another thing is just have fun and go to different boutiques. Go to different stores. Have fun. What I did is I went to David's Bridal first, and then I went to a consignment store that had dresses for much cheaper, were still great quality. But I went to David's Bridal first because they had a whole bunch of styles. So then I was able to find which style worked best for me and then go find it at a consignment store. It was great. And this is not gonna happen to you most likely, but it fit perfectly. I didn't have to do any alterations. That's definitely the exception to the rule. Please, please, please include in your budget that you are going to need alterations. The other thing with alterations, please do not get alterations done at the same place that you buy your dress. So if you get your dress at David's Bridal, do not get alterations done at David's Bridal. They are through the roof on prices. They're so expensive. Go to a local tailor or a local alterations shop and get your tailoring done there and your alterations done there. They're gonna be so much cheaper, they're gonna be so much faster, and you're not gonna be stressed out like, oh, is it gonna come in on time? So please do not get alterations at the same place you get your dress unless you're feeling really good about it. Another thing, so a lot of brides ask me, okay, I found a dress, I love it, but how do I know if it's the one? Honey, you are going to know. You're going to know. It's just gonna be that feeling that you feel when you look at yourself. If you're emotional, you're probably gonna start tearing up. If not, you're just gonna be super happy. You're just gonna know, okay? So if you try on a dress and you're like, I don't know, then it's probably not the one. But you know yourself. You know yourself. You know if you get emotional. You know how you respond to things. You know what your opinion is and who you are and what kind of dress is going to be like you. So just trust your gut, trust your feeling, and do not let other people's opinions get in the way. For me, that was so hard because I was totally a people pleaser, and I brought my grandma, my mom, and my sister. That was it. And I brought them because it was almost like for them, if they loved it, I am so close to them that, okay, if they loved it and if I saw their reactions, then it went to me. Like, it was, I don't know if any of y'all feel that way, but it was almost like that was affirmation of, yes, this is my dress. So those are just a few tips for you, and I hope that they were helpful. If you have any questions, if you need help finding dress shops, wherever you're at, some really good ones around the DFW area. There is Birdie Bridal in Fort Worth. There's Sunday's Bridal, which I believe is also in Fort Worth. Anonymously Yours in Dallas, which is a consignment store, but that is where I got my dress, where my sister got her dress, where a lot of my brides got their dress. I love it, but it is very small. It is a consignment store, so it just depends on what kind of feel you're wanting. There's David's Bridal, so many others. So I am so excited for you. I can't wait for you guys to find your perfect dress. And when you do, I would love for you to share it in the group and it'll be great. All right, I love you guys. I hope you had an awesome Christmas and an awesome New Year's, and I will talk to y'all soon. Bye.